seemed like before they would just issue a suspension and that was it. Now
Hmm.
it seems like there's a little bit more transparency. Is it refreshing to see that added?
Yeah, I mean it's tougher on Brendan if anyone to have to go through each and every situation, and I think that's it's a great thing they do, and like I said, hopefully he's not too busy doing it. But yeah, I think anything to clarify or um, to make sure that everyone understands, it's only going to help things, I think.
Sidney, given the way you've been able to get acclimated during camp, back to being around the team, and all the non-contact stuff you've been able to do, would you want to go on that opening trip just to stay in that sort of environment, even if you aren't cleared for contact or aren't going to play?
Yeah, obviously I'd love to go, but it's something talk to Dan and everyone involved to make sure that you know whatever it is I end up doing, that that's the best for everyone. So I think that's a discussion we'll have here pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy being around the team, and would like to be there.
Seems like with the practices and the way you've been able to go, that's a pretty important part of the recovery too, staying in that sort of environment.
Yeah, it's more just staying in shape and timing and stuff like that. So I think, yeah, for sure, I'd love to keep that as consistent as possible, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, I mean, the more I can do that, I think the better it'll be as far as adjusting.
So you talk about the way Gino's been playing. It seems like he's actually coming to this camp with a point to prove, and he really seems like he's after it right now.
Yeah, he's hungry. You can see that, and coming off of last year, and having some time away, I'm sure he's been really anxious to get going, and it's showing in his play. So he's using the preseason to prepare for the season, and he looks great out there. So that's gonna help in the transition.
How's the team look to you?
I think we look good. I didn't see the game in Kansas City there, but the games that I've seen, I think we've done a good job paying attention to the details, and it's never easy in preseason. Sometimes it gets a little tough out there with guys playing new positions and things like that. But I think we've done a pretty good job of trying to maintain the system we want to play, and it's gone pretty well so far.
So I'm sure you're tired of the how do you feel questions regarding your concussions. So how do your legs feel? How does your shot feel? How does your vision feel? I mean,
everything seems to be
hands.
coming slowly, but yeah, I think with each day all that gets better and better, and it's tough. I mean, I'm kind of going based on December of last year, how I felt, and it's I'm not going to get to that level, this week. So it's just a matter of being realistic with how much you want to improve each day, but also paying attention to everything that's important to making that transition as smooth as possible.
This, Sullivan, you haven't been able to play with him. He hasn't been able to play either. Have you been able to find out anything on the ice about him the time that you had to skate?
Yeah, I mean, even before he came here, I think it was pretty clear to see, he's a guy with a lot of speed and, smarts out there. So he's shown that, since he's been here, and when I've skated with him, that's a lot of the same things I saw when he was here. So now he's going to create a lot. He's smart, right-hand shot too, so that's it's always nice. And yeah, I think once he gets 100% here, he's going to create things.